contest is scheduled for one fall and is tag team action. About to make their way to the ring, being led by Tracy. They are the co-holders of the X Division Championship of the World, Michael Shane and Kazarian.
It was last Wednesday right here at the Asylum when the power struggle in the X Division swung strongly in the favor of the anti-AJ Styles forces. These two, Michael Shane on your left, Kazarian on your right, they not only won that high-risk Ultimate X match, but they also captured AJ Styles' X Division Championship. They both dropped down to the mat at the same time. They both had possession of the belt. The referee could only make one ruling. Co-X Division champions, they both own the belt. But Vince Russo is going to have an interesting ruling later on. Had a chance to talk to the NWA's Director of Authority. Wait till you hear what he has to say about that.
And their opponents, first of all, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, this is Cherry Lynn. And from Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin.
And here is the opposition for those X Division co-champions. It's a pair of former title holders themselves.
Sabin right off the bat, flying over the top of the rope, catching Michael Shane and Kazarian together and off guard.
And here we go, jump-starting the match. Jerry Lynn and Kazarian, what an exchange right out here in front of the broadcast table. You know, I was just going to talk about what a great blend of experience and youth you have with this man, the 16-year veteran Jerry Lynn, joining forces with the 21-year-old Chris Sabin. And I think it was the experience of Lynn as he came around and distracted Shane and Kazarian that allowed that great high-risk move by Sabin to connect.
Oh yeah, you could tell that they planned ahead of time. If an opportunity presents itself where you can take them both out at once, you've got to go for it, and Sabin did. And I'm going to tell you something, look at that quick tag that Jerry Lynn has on him. These guys kind of defending the honor of the X Division going up against, oh, what a kick there by Sabin against the two co-champions.
First the drop toe hold by Lynn, then the follow-up drop kick by Sabin, connecting on Kazarian. I want to remind you about a couple of interesting upcoming TV appearances from the alpha male Monty Brown. This Friday, he will appear on ESPN2's Cold Pizza this Friday morning. Next Monday, he's going to be on Best Damn Sports Show on Fox Sports Net.
Chris Sabin right there, great move right there as he's taking control of Kazarian right here. And you know, you mentioned it, what a good blend of experience and youth. Chris Sabin, another guy that feels like, I think he feels like he's on the outside looking in the X Division. A former X Division champ, held the title longer than anyone but Michael Shane, and he wants to get back in that picture.
Yeah, Shane and Kazarian are going to find that the rulings by the NWA's Director of Authority very interesting later on. Sabin caught him, pin attempt, no, Kazarian kicks out.
One thing I'll say about Shane and Kazarian, though, I never thought they could stick together in the Ultimate X. I really thought the greed of the gold would get to them. Not only did they come away co-champions, it's almost like they planned it that way. They've really done a great job of sticking together, but right now, Lynn and Sabin are sticking together very well, and Kazarian is getting the brunt of it.
Yeah, the two former X Division champs, Lynn and Sabin, taking it to Kazarian, who just rushed Lynn into the corner and tags in Michael Shane.
Oh, Michael Shane just raining the blows right here as Jerry Lynn got caught in no man's land over there. And he's got to get back over here and get it on his side. Nice shot there by Lynn, though, on Kazarian.
Rights and lefts and elbows and anything that he can throw at the two, and then rolls across the ring, tags into Sabin. Were you as surprised on as I was last week how Shane and Kazarian were able to coexist in that Ultimate X match?
That's what I'm saying. I really thought the greed of the gold would be too much for anybody. But not only do they coexist, it's amazing the bond that they share. They're completely content with the way things are.
Kazarian
they feel like they're strength in the numbers.
First pulls down the top rope, allowing Sabin to crash to the floor, then follows up, dropping off the ring apron, down onto Sabin, as you see Michael Shane come down to take advantage of this situation. Now they're going to roll Sabin back in.
You mentioned it earlier, but it's going to be very interesting to see what Vince Russo has to say about the co-champions, because something's got to be done.
Well, I tell you what, the Director of Authority, he shared a few of the details with me on the plans that he has for this X Division title situation, all the confusion from the co-champions, as well as the very competitive tag team division. He's also going to address the world's title picture and the championship committee as well, as we see the double team move from Shane and Kazarian on Sabin.
Well, we saw how happy Dusty Rhodes was at the start of the program about the championship committee. He said him and Vince Russo talked about 3 times this week, and man, I'm glad they did, because the last time we saw the 2 of them together, it wasn't a pretty picture.
And I can't wait for Russo to address this NWA World's title picture. The World's Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett, the King of the Mountain, the #1 contender, Jeff Hardy, and the Alpha Male, Monty Brown, as well. He feels like he belongs in the title picture.
Great teamwork there by Shane and Kazarian as Kazarian put the boot up. Shane sent Saban's head right into it, and a great quick tag, and now Kazarian's got the momentum.
Now just neutralizing Saban with the necktie move is Kazarian. Jerry Lynn, you can see, extending the arm into the ring.
Well, there's no way he can tag him. He's got both arms held by Kazarian being pulled back.
Right at the same time, I think he's trying to get Saban fired up. Trying to get him back up to his feet, back up to a vertical base. Nice counter here by Saban to get out of the move.
Oh, this guy's so sharp.
Just able to get a 2 count. I mean, think back to Saban. 2 reigns as the X Division champion, totaling some 6 months as X Division title holder. Quite an accomplishment for this young man still in his early 20s.
You know, combined it may be. We'll have to double check, but it may be the longest reign.
It is. In terms of holding the X Division title for the longest time, that's 6 months combined. In the 2 title reigns of Saban is the longest that any one individual has held the title belt in the 2+ years of TNA.
The amazing thing about TNA is how hot all the divisions are right now. X Division, Tag Team Division, Heavyweight Division. As you see the double team right there, Kazarian on the top rope and catches Chris Saban. Man, he caught him pure.
Nailed him with the guillotine leg drop. Goes for the cover. Got the leg hook with Jerry Lynn, the wise veteran, in to make the save.
Yeah, it was a good move by Jerry Lynn, because it didn't look like Saban had any gas left in the tank to kick out. He's going to have to suck it up here and get a tag to Jerry Lynn. Oh, nice kick right there by Saban.
Yeah, telegraphed the back body drop, and it hurt him, but then he answers, does Kazarian, with the clothesline that just flattens Saban.
Oh, did you see Kazarian send the spit right over to Jerry Lynn? He's showing a little disrespect for a man who pioneered the X Division.
There was no tag. Blind tag. Blind tag behind the back of the referee, Mike Posey, but they're not able to put Saban away.
Oh, you see the cockiness coming through with these guys. In a lot of cases, that could be a detriment. With these 2, they feed off of it.
Just getting word now from the back that as a consequence, as a result of that very physically demanding matchup with Raven and Sabu earlier, that Raven has been taken from the asylum because of the brutality and the loss of blood from that match. And we also understand that Sabu is being treated for a possible concussion and an unknown, undetermined leg injury at this point. But I'm not surprised. We saw it closer than anybody.
That was brutal. I mean, that's what happens when you meet for the first time in 16 years and you have that kind of a hatred built up for each other. It was win at all costs, and Raven won at all costs.
And now both of them are paying the price, obviously. Shane and Kazarian, the co-X Division champs, continue their assault on Chris Saban, and Saban's been in the ring for an awfully long time.
Oh, he is. He's going to have to get some kind of momentum right here as Kazarian comes back. Hey, look at this. Wait a minute. Saban, though, showing his strength.
That's exactly what he has this moment.
Right on the knee. What a nice backbreaker that was.
Yeah, calls that the bum rush as he drops down Kazarian across the knee. Now he's got to get to Jerry Lynn. Now he's got to get Lynn into the battle. Tracy cheering on her troops from ringside, holding on to that X Division title belt that both Shane and Kazarian share. There's the tag to Lynn.
Oh, and Jerry Lynn comes in fired up. Look at that, just one right after another to Kazarian. Now Jerry Lynn just slams him down, and this is his chance.
Michael Shane in. Got him up.
Oh, beautiful.
TKO by Lynn on Shane. Kazarian from behind. Keep an eye on him, Jerry.
Oh, look at that. Jerry Lynn, almost like he had eyes in the back of his head.
He's going to go for the cradle.
Oh, here it is. He's going to try to end it. You can see there. Kazarian tried to break it up. Jerry Lynn just sent him flying. Nice kick right there by Saban to keep it neutralized.
Saban caught Kazarian with the enziguri now. Lynn going for the cradle pile driver. Tracy into the ring.
Oh, man, look at this. And she does everything she can to keep her men, Michael Shane and Kazarian, strong. But look at this. Jerry Lynn's going to just do it right there. Send Tracy down.
Tracy's down, and now here's the opportunity for Jerry Lynn to get that revenge. Oh, man, Michael Shane, what a shot with the knee. Takes Lynn in.
What a shot by Saban, though.
Missile drop kick off the top by Saban on Shane. Gonna go for the cradle shock. He's got Kazarian up. Oh, Kazarian able to counter the cradle shock. Gonna try and roll.
Oh, super kick right into Saban.
Right into the pin and right into the win.
The winners of the match, the co-holders of the X Division title, Michael Shane and Kazarian.
Jerry Lynn was outside of the ring. He had no way to help Saban as they've been teaming up so well in there. Saban was just a victim of circumstance. Michael Shane caught him perfectly.
But they put it together again, Don. They showed that teamwork.
The resilience that they have is amazing, Mike.
The co-X Division champions, Michael Shane and Kazarian, score the win. Later in this broadcast, we'll find out exactly what's in their futures from Vince Russo.